20 minutes after 7 o'clock. Looks like another nice day in Ocala. It is. Hold on, let me tell you. 64 degrees here at the studios. We are broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall just outside the WOCA commissary, formerly known as the food court. Looks like a pretty nice day. Temperatures climbing to 83. Partly cloudy skies. I don't see any mention of rain in the forecast. Tomorrow, pretty much the same thing. Lows tonight around 58. Nothing to complain about. Sunday looks like a beautiful day.
Gorgeous.
Let's see. Sunday is the Daytona 500. That ought to be nice, right?
I think so.
The temperature, everything ought to be nice. And tomorrow there's a big car show across the street at the college.
I know.
Right?
And they're parking here right now.
I saw them. There was like an old car in the back. Did you see it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But they got all the trailers and stuff parked back here.
What was that, a model something? T?
I'm not sure. T-A.
I don't know.
I can't tell.
I don't know one from the other. The other voice you're hearing, if you're watching the streaming, you already know what I'm going to say. That's Sheriff Billy Woods. We haven't met Sheriff Woods before, except for real briefly at the Cattle Barons Ball, right?
Yes.
But did we meet you at the last? Good morning, Sheriff. How are you?
Good morning. Glad to be here, Larry. Robin.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. It was easy to know that was you when I looked through the window.
Yeah.
I said, I know who that guy is. I guess when you run for office.
Green shirt.
Yeah.
No, your face is on everything when you're running for office, right?
Oh, yes, it was.
You become a celebrity when you run for office in a community, don't you?
Yeah, it happens real quick. Everybody sees your face all over the place.
Well, especially your office. I think if you're running for county commission, you might. I guess it depends, but Sheriff, you're like the king of the county.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, I don't know about that. That was like a John Wayne delivery. Well, I don't know about that, Pilgrim. Where's Joe when we needed that? That would have been a good time. Well, good morning. Nice to have you in here.
Glad to be here, Larry.
And I know you've done other shows. Ours is a little different. We don't have any hardball questions at all.
When everybody says that, I'm a little cautious.
I figured you would be, but I'm telling you the truth.
Cautious. I love doing the shows. I love talking to our community and giving them the information in which they need, answering their questions.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you for coming in. As I mentioned, I think I mentioned this, I contacted you through Facebook. Don't you love Facebook? You can contact people you wouldn't otherwise be able to contact.
Oh, absolutely. I get messages from friends from all over the world on a regular basis on Facebook.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know them? Do you actually know the people?
Yep. I've got a friend that's out in Alaska, one in England. They reach out all the time. These are actually classmates of mine, former classmates.
Oh, really? Have you been to England?
No, I have. The only time I have left U.S. soil is the Bahamas. And Canada. I have gone to Canada, but
yeah, me too.
I love the United States.
That's about me, too. I always figure when I go to Daytona, once I'm in the water, I've left the country.
Oh.
I know there's a 2-mile thing or something like that, but I say, you know what?
You've left.
I didn't even need a passport, and I'm here. Let me tell you what we're doing this morning, and then we'll chat with the sheriff. Galen Unold will come in at 8 or 5. Do you know Galen from Life South?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It took me a minute. Yes, I sure do.
He'll be today. The topic with Galen, by the way, is I don't know what it's going to be. He's going to be broadcasting from the Daytona 500 on Sunday from 10 till noon, and then after that, he said he's putting down the microphone and picking up a beer.
Yeah,
so
and then
he's going to enjoy the race. Well, what time does the race start? 1 o'clock?
I'm
something
not
like
sure.
that. So
I think around
he's doing like a pre-race show for us.
Yeah.
He's going to interview one of the race drivers, right? Winston something?
Yes.
What's his last name? Cup? Winston Cup?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So remind me.
Jim George will be here at 9 to 5. Jim is our gadget man. He's Professor Gadget.
Go Gadget.
Go Gadget. And he will answer our questions about our gadgets. You guys use a lot of gadgets, don't you?
We do. We got all kinds of cool gadgets, Larry.
That'd be a cool thing to focus on, wouldn't it?
I would think so.
Yeah. Margaret Spontak and Dee Collier are coming into the studio at 9:35. In fact, there's a lot in the studio. In fact, it's all in the studio today, isn't it, Robin? Except for Galen.
So. Yep.
Oh, that's great. Margaret is coming in with Dee. Dee is such an amazing lady. She portrays historical characters, dresses up in costume, and then helps to teach history by doing this, and helps to teach literature as well. They're going to be at the Where are they going to be, Robin?
They're going to be at the Master of the Possibilities complex at On Top of the World.
Yeah.
And there are 3 different ladies on 3 different dates. Dee is the first one. She dresses up like Helen Keller, Pocahontas, Betsy Ross, all of these famous ladies, and she's in character when she gives her talk. So
that would be
she's
be
living
interesting.
history.
That is very cool, yeah.
Yeah, she's very
But
cool.
I question the naming of building, the Master of the Possibilities complex. That almost sounds like a psychological disorder, doesn't it? I've got to master the possibilities complex.
Yeah, you never know.
It sounds like I believe I can do anything.
Sounds like confusion to me. Or Confucius.
Confucius.
There you go.
Confused Confucius. Kelly Hart will be here at 10:05 from Ocala Magazine. We love Kelly, and she always tells us what's going on. I guess the March issue might be what she's talking about today.
Yep.
Legal Lane at 10:35. Vanessa Lane Jennings is an attorney here in town at the law firm, the Jennings Law Firm. She answers legal questions. So if Sheriff Woods or his guys ever arrest you, you go to see Vanessa.
That's right. Exactly.
Oh, there's more. There's a page
there's
two.
Page 2. Oh, yeah. A full
Mo Jallo is coming on. Mm-hmm. That's what I used to say to my mother. Mom, can I have some Mo Jallo?
Oh.
That
That didn't go anywhere. Even
I'll
Robin.
leave it alone.
Even Robin didn't laugh at that one. Mo Jallo. Am I saying his name right, Robin? Mo Jallo?
Yes, yep, it's even spelled right. I made sure I
Mo
had
Jallo is a
typos.
pharmacist and assistant professor at the Touro University in California, speaking about the importance of medication adherence with irregular heartbeats.
Yep.
All right. Make sure you take your medicine, I guess is what that sounds
Atrial
like.
fibrillation.
Thomas Nickel is an 18-year-old concert pianist.
Yes,
Got to say that word carefully.
exactly.
There's a third syllable. Pianist. He made his debut as the sheriff isn't laughing, Robin. If he's not
No,
laughing. What's he doing? Is he looking at me funny? He made his debut as a
Besides
soloist.
trying to get a feel here.
He's going to talk about the honor of playing Carnegie Hall with the esteemed orchestra of the Swan.
Yep,
Really?
on February 26th on Sunday.
Oh, wow.
But he made his debut with the London, with the Cheltenham Symphony in London, England. So he's been all over the world.
18
literally
years old.
playing.
Wow, 18.
Amazing.
That's impressive there alone.
That is.
Having
He's
the
a
talent.
virtuoso.
There's 88 keys on a piano, and he's only 18. Just think. There's a joke there, too. I don't know. Fun with Joe today is about cars. I have a
Cars.
car trivia game, yes.
Okay.
With Joe. So, good morning, Sheriff Woods.
morning.
How are you? Do we call you Billy? Or
You
what
can
would
call me
prefer?
Billy. My mother did not put sheriff on the birth certificate, so
Imagine if she did.
that would have been
Like
strange.
this guy who Galen's talking to. His name is Winston. They must have been smoking. What do you want to name the kid? I don't know. Winston. Right?
Tell. He's
that's
too
true.
young for cigarettes. For Winston.
Oh, you don't remember Winston cigarettes?
Oh, I know Winston cigarettes. Yes.
Robin thinks you don't know it. So we're
Well, I appreciate the comment of my age, so
we won't ask. I guess it's okay to ask your age, right? You're a man.
I'm pushing 50.
Pushing it.
Yes, sir. January
Wow.
of 18, I'll be 50 years old.
All right.
Congratulations. You've earned every bit of that, too, I bet you.
Well, and last 2
Does
years
it have
I have.
Does it have an effect on you? Does it have a psychological effect? I didn't have any.
Nah, birthday's it's just another day.
Wait till 60. It happened to me at
You think so?
Oh, it did for me. Yeah, I was always the guy who said, "Who cares? It's just a number." Then all of a sudden, I looked at something that said I was 60. I said, "I'm 60." Wasn't that the age my father was? Like not too long ago. I'm older than my father now.
I don't think it works that way.
No, it doesn't ever work that way?
No. But there are things that I can't do that I used to be able to do. You know.
Oh, yeah. There's, there's limitations.
Yeah. The
sometimes.
limitations are
Yeah, but-
beginning to happen.
But do you ever see videos of like guys who can like do amazing things and say, "I could get into that shape again"? Do you ever do that?
No, I really.
You
don't.
look like you're in good shape though. So, all
I try to
You have
stay.
to.
right. I don't know if you picked up on the fact, but this wasn't really the interview. You're just having fun with us. So on the other side, and it's going to be just the same thing, by the way. It's just going to be the same kind of crap.
You're even scaring me even more now.
No. I want you to get to know who we are. I want you to know that we want you to come in here instead of like a lot of people who are running for office only show up before they get elected. All right, we are almost to the break. So let's take a little break, and we'll be right back with Sheriff Billy Woods. This is going to be fun.
Fox News Radio, I'm Rich Dennison. At least 35 people have been killed by a car bombing in northern Syria this morning. Turkey's news agency reporting the bombing occurred near a security post in a town just captured by Turkish forces and Syrian opposition fighters from ISIS militants. Civilians and Syrian fighters were among those killed. Vice President Mike Pence last night telling those attending the Conservative Political Action Conference that the Trump administration has a rare chance to push the conservative agenda.
And let me assure you, America's Obamacare